Don't go away free.
Don't go away free. They say
This video and it be like say tears one pass my eye. Break down to man like this. Go hospital. She say God bless. Say a good me for control. Say citizens go say God bless the president. She say God bless the president. Ghana quality of living. See quality of living. Poor woman borrow 50k, go hospital. Now 10k she spend.
Every day, Ghanaians keep surprising the world. A Ghanaian pregnant woman is currently trending on social media because of this act. What the doctors and the nurses did to her when she went to the hospital for checkup. And Nigerians are all reacting to this, to see this kind of kindness from the doctors. Let's take a look at this video, and please do not forget to like the video and comment your thoughts below. Please, if you are new to the channel, you are highly welcome. For my returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to the channel.
Don't go away free.
don't go away free. They say Mama buy a 10 cedi.
10 cedi says, who tried to cry 10 cedi? Any hospital man. Your mom drove a 10 cedi.
I know they 5 million. Every man so much any 5 million. Forbid idea chame. Chama utu na so me.
But this very chance and this about power and
this about power just me share dia bi. Every buy. Every time I'm going to kakaji say buy kameli. Hey, me say yesu. Mama na me shirawo.
Omo, as I watch this video and it be like say tears one pass my eye. Look this video here. This Ghana pregnant woman, she go hospital. She come out and she starts to shout, say, all the hospital where she go today like this. Say, all the money where she spend at 10 cedis, that's 1,000 naira. See, guy, I want cry. We in Nigeria here, people owe money. They buy pregnant woman, they buy pregnant woman like this. Go hospital. She say, God bless. Say a good me for control. Say citizens go say God bless the president. She say God bless the president. If now the former administration, she go spend like 50k. She even borrow 50k, put for pockets, carry go the hospital. They give her medicine, food her bag. They give her everything. The only money she paid was 10 cedi. That is what is called Ghana National Health Insurance. That is Nigerians no know them. Nigerians don't know it. And these Ghanaians, they don't feel like they even deserve it. God bless this country. God bless this president. Baba, God bless you. See how pregnant woman they happy. She's talking with confidence. She never see him before. She didn't experience it. But here you will go. Poor man and they suffer pass for this Nigeria. Rich people don't get problem. They get the money, they will pay and get on with their lives. But the people way rich, where they enjoy the country in Nigeria, you know, we see them for social media, they talk anyhow. Now, poor man Peking go come, they compare Nigeria infrastructure with Ghana quality of living. See quality of living. Poor woman borrow 50k, go hospital. Now 10k she spend. Is that not beautiful? With the rate at which this country, Ghana, is growing, Ghana is the best country in the world. I'm telling you, if they keep going at this pace, nobody can stop them. They have steady electricity, good security, national health insurance. Do you know that if you have a job, governments can borrow you your rent? If you are a widow, government, they pay you. If you are old and aged, government, they pay you. Have you ever heard any Ghanaian retired personnel say that they don't pay them their pension and gratuity? If you have, come with evidence. I will do a video for it and I'll correct myself. Nigeria here, the police are not enjoying. Pregnant women are not enjoying. Students are not enjoying. Ghana get free education from basic school to level 100. See how these people are trying to make life easy for their citizens. What are you people arguing about on social media? You are talking about railway and road mass. Is that what you want to use to compare quality standard of living?
This is where women give birth. That's the toilet. This is where people give birth. In this primary healthcare center, this is the only forceps in this entire place. They don't have more than this. When women come at night to give birth and there's no light in the hospital, how do you take their deliveries?
Well, you're just using our phone, torchlight.
You're using the torchlight of your phone to take the deliveries.
Yeah.
What if there's bleeding? How do you know where it's bleeding? Have you seen the problem that we're facing in this country? That is the electricity that is powering this entire hospital. If your leader is not serious about the primary healthcare center, they are wasting their time. Because the primary healthcare center is the first level of healthcare in any country, any state, any local government that is serious about healthcare. This hospital does not even have adequate solar care. There's no lights. There are women who give birth in these hospitals. You can see what the labor room looks like. There are people who are going to need wound care. You can see what the wards look like. There are children who require help from this hospital. You can see what the resources look like. Vaccines have to be imported from another hospital just so that they can be given to the people here. But no worry, you can scroll because this is not bomb or funny or whatever it is. Tell your leaders that they should focus on primary healthcare centers and not be building fake ultramodern hospitals everywhere when this is neglected, because everybody everywhere actually deserves access to the highest quality 100%. Care possible.
It's really a sad commentary that the hospitals in Nigeria today, whether government, whether private, are turning to killer centers. Sincerely speaking, I have quite a lot of stories about them. Of course, you know the one in Kwara State. They are talking about the guy who has killed almost 500 of his patients, claiming to be an orthopedic surgeon. Of course, you remember the one in Jos that was harvesting the kidneys of those who are unfortunate to go to that hospital, and many other ones. And when he was caught, suddenly he started faking to have a psychiatric case. What has happened to that case? What has happened to the case in Kwara? There was one in Kaduna at a point in time. Beyond taking advantage of the woman, also remove the kidney. These are some of the examples. Down here, I've had an instance where policemen had taken somebody who were kidnapped, shot, and policemen rescued them, took them to one of the government hospitals. And that was late in the night, around 11 p.m. And the people said, the hospital said, until they get a police report, they won't treat them. I say, we are the ones that brought them. Treat them. We know what happened. Treat them. After the first line of argument, and then they agreed, they now said, okay, they have to pay. They was okay. These people have been ransacked. It was the mother of the lady that even sent money to them. They said they want to pay by transfer or it. They said no, it has to be cash. While all these arguments were going on, remember, these people are losing blood. They wanted cash. Government hospital. It took the policemen, one of those times you see some very rare policemen, to take them to town, to go and withdraw the money and come and pay this hospital before they commence treatment. A colleague of ours had an accident just around Mabushi, was taken to also one of the hospitals here. He also supposedly big hospital, big in name. And they were walking up and down, not interested in treating the case. Even our colleague who covers the villa intervened and said, please, start comment this. They said they need a police report. This is an accident. Which police report do you want for an accident victim? It's not a gunshot. The guy had to present his villa ID card. The woman was still dismissed it until some other persons came and intervened. And said, if you are not sure, at least they are not running away, they are going to pay. This guy has told you, prove something. Our colleague whose wife gave birth, they say if you don't provide for wives and so on, you need to buy 4. He was not even aware. He just bought one. The woman had delivered, And they said they will not release the woman and the baby if they don't provide the wipes. You can imagine, just wipes to clean up. If you like, you can say tissue paper. If you don't provide it, they will not release the baby and the mother. In Lagos, just 2 days ago, a family lost somebody. What was the thing? The person was taken to a hospital in Ikeja. Supposed to be a big hospital, a government hospital. They say his appendix. Opened her up, saw that the appendix was intact, and then they say, it twisted intestine, and they remove the small intestine, and never knew that they had to put a sac that could be taking care of excreta, and complications developed. They referred the patient to Lasut, and she got there. Those ones again conducted an operation on her with her blood 29%. They conducted a surgery on her, opened her up. And before that, they had told the parents they have blood. They needed blood, and they said they have blood. After the surgery, they are now asking the mother, okay, where are those who want to donate blood? After the surgery, we are now wearing her an oxygen mask. By the time the mother could run from one point to the other and came back, they said, we've lost her. And they walked away. We lost her. They walked away. That was how a 26-year-old young girl's future with a bright future was wasted. And they moved on. We lost her. Many a times we hear hospitals where they leave scissors, leave all kinds of things in people's stomach. Nobody drags these people to court. None of them lose their license. The regulatory agencies involved are just everybody just after money.
Honestly, it's so sad some of the experience people go through in Nigeria hospitals. Some of the hospital, I quote, not all of them, especially the government hospital. You can hear what this Nigerian man have poured out a lot of things that is going on in the hospital in Nigeria. These things can never happen in Ghana, trust me. You saw the pregnant woman who was so excited how she went to the hospital and she ended up spending 10 Ghana cedi, that is 1,000 naira in Nigeria, right? That is what she spent. And she took 500 cedi to the hospital. She ended up spending 10 cedi because of the kindness from the doctors and also from the nurses. And she was end up praising the government for making this possible for her. This kind of acts can never take place in Nigeria. I mean, Nigeria really needs a change. The last time I have experience in the Nigeria hospital, it was not a good one at all. I don't know if I shared that experience with you, or I remember I've talked about how I took my niece to the hospital when she was very sick. That was last year when I traveled to Nigeria. This little girl was very sick. I took her to the hospital. That was 6 o'clock in the evening. When we get to the hospital, there was no doctor on seat to take care of this young girl. She's just 13 years old. We took her home back. I went to the pharmacy to get her some medication and later took her the next morning, 8 o'clock, to see if maybe the doctor would be at seat at that time. When we get there, this same doctor was not on seat. We have to wait till 11:30. Imagine if somebody wants to love his life. And a lot of people were there, a lot of mothers, fathers, sick children. They were all waiting for one doctor to come. And the most painful part in all of this, we only have one government hospital in my community. That's only what we have. But still, there was no doctor to take care of the sick ones. This is how bad it is in some of the villages and some of the community in Nigeria. And the most painful part of all of this is not just the president of Nigeria. Each state in Nigeria have a governor that governor the state. So if the president is not doing his work, what about the governors of the state? Why can't they also do their work? So Nigeria problem is not just the president. To every Nigeria, every soul that is in Nigeria need to put hands together and make the country work, because I don't understand my country sometimes. Some easy things that people will do easily, it will become a tug of war in my country. 2 weeks ago, I went to the hospital in Ghana. I didn't do a video about that because I was not, I don't want to say I'm sick, but I went to the hospital and I was there alone. So I don't want to film the people that was there. I'm very emotional, you know, very, very emotional. So I don't want to film the people that was in the hospital. So I didn't do a video about that. If I tell you the truth, if you see the welcoming, the hospitality I got from the hospital, even though I'm Nigeria, it was top notch. So I really wish our doctors, nurses, everybody should please do your best because you are dealing with life. It's not a joke. Because some of the way the hospital is being run in Nigeria, the doctors, they don't even care about the patient. They only care about if you have money. If you don't have money, they'll kick you one side and move on with their life. It's not supposed to be done that way. So please, if you're in Nigeria, be kind on the comment section and tell me, what do you also think about that particular act in Nigeria? And if you're a Ghanaian watching this video, I would love to see your thoughts on the comment section as well, if you're a foreigner as well. So please, at this point, I'm going to draw it here and we'll be waiting for your response on the comment section. And please, at this point, if you have not liked the video, like I always say, I would love you to like this video for me. And don't forget to also hit on your subscribe button to join this amazing family. Don't forget to turn on notification bell so whenever I upload a new video, you're not going to miss out on my next amazing video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now and stay blessed. And I love you guys so much. Bye-bye.